Simmons. And this is, of course, coming from Nick Friedell from ESPN. Ben Simmons has been diagnosed with a herniated disc in his back. The Brooklyn Nets remain optimistic that that Nash will play at some point this season, but time's quickly running out. I think they meant to say Ben Simmons there. Steve Nash obviously not playing, retired as a head coach now. So,
Hmm.
but Simmons had an epidural last week to alleviate some of the back pressure. He's had this a couple years ago, the herniated disc through his career at some points, and I guess there was a flare up. I'm not sure when they recognized it as beyond a back flare up, the herniated disc or whatnot, but somewhere along the line there was a reason for the epidural. And then Nash said last week that Simmons had an MRI on his back, so the organization can figure out what is causing this discomfort. I've had the same issue, Nash said, but they're really unique and really different, so it's hard for me to kind of share my experience with it because my back was totally different. Just never know. You never know how it responds. You feel great and turn the corner, and the next week or so, it could be a long term thing. So we're just going to have to be patient and see how it goes. Tyrese,
Hmm.
um, we talked about it before, right? You were optimistic that he was going to play a
Oh
couple months
man,
ago, and
I
it took.
sure was optimistic. What
Uh,
happened? I got pie in my face.
hey man, I mean, I got pie in my
Man.
face about the Boston Celtics, which we'll talk about a little bit
Yeah, that's
later.
true. Yeah.
But nevertheless, this is bad news bears. I think the herniated disc is no joke. It's a serious injury, and to be diagnosed with it at a young age, as Ben Simmons is at
Yeah, that's
25,
not.
it's crazy. Um, but True Timmy is better than Prime Larry Bird, but a better shooter. We'll talk about all those guys a little bit later, Sean. So tune in later on. Well, actually, tune in now and watch our stream. But yeah, Ben Simmons being out. Tyrese, talk about it. What's going on, man? Like, how are you feeling about it?
Man, I was optimistic of him coming back, man. I thought I thought since he was in Brooklyn,
Mm-hmm.
he's good to go. He's out of Philly now, but I don't know what's up with the guy. Honestly, I think there's something more to his brain that's going on that he's not saying.
Mm-hmm.
He's going through something else because it's nothing financially. It's something deep, bro. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a family member or what, but it's something. Something's bothering him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would say that this is just frustrating on all accounts. I mean, again, we were expecting Ben Simmons in the playoffs. I think the Brooklyn Nets were expecting to use him at some point, and the unfortunate thing happened, of course, with the injury. And
I
I think
I don't think. Sorry, because I don't think he's in shape, bro. I don't think he's ready to go.
I was
I think he's just trying to sit out and collect his bag, and then next year he'll come back and be healthy in the summer of this year. I don't think he's not mentally he's not ready for the playoffs, bro. He'll get smoked. He'll get dude. He's not ready. He might as well just sit on the bench and look fresh, man. But he's not ready, and they know that. That's just Steve saying he's ready, but we all know he's not ready.
yeah.
He would have been back already, man.
Exactly. And I think the two to your point, Tyrese, and I was going to bring that up, is that I think, playing in Philadelphia in terms of, remember that whole sequence where he's training, phone in the pocket, all that stuff. I just think that, like you said, like, I don't think that he was really focused on basketball. I think that he kind of
Nah.
I would say he pulled a Harden in terms of not really working. He's not, obviously, I don't think Ben Simmons has the intent of getting fat like James Harden did. But I do have a suspicion that he probably didn't train. He probably wasn't
Uh-huh.
lifting. Besides, maybe he was shooting around like and doing some basketball stuff, but he wasn't doing any lifting or anything to protect his back. Because apparently he's
Building
had,
his stamina,
yeah,
nothing.
I
Man,
mean,
come
he's
on.
had this injury before, so he knows what he needs to do to prepare his body for it, and he didn't. And I just think, like you said, I think the stuff mentally is what drained him and what caused him to kind of say, like, okay, now I'm screwed. Or maybe not screwed, but he's saying that he wasn't focused on it, and then if you don't focus on it, you don't focus on taking care of yourself. You're kind of focused on trying to get this whole situation going, trying to go from Philly to the Nets. I think that he was just like, okay, I'm just gonna be out.
I don't even think he was ready to play this year, bro. I think he was just trying to relax and come back for next year. I honestly don't think he was trying to play anyway. Like, his money's secure, bro. He's making what north of 30 million. So
Hmm.
come on now. Like, the only thing that is gonna kill him is for his next contract, he's gonna get He's lucky if he even pushes like 80, I think,
Yeah.
because nobody's not gonna pay him $45 million a year.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. I mean, I just think that's going to be hard to pay a guy, who doesn't play a whole season and has kind of had a
Yeah,
history of doing this. I just think it's hard.
it's
It's hard for
but
the
two
Brooklyn
man
Nets
like
to.
so that yeah, that's true. But I think Adam Silver needs to crack down on guys doing that, man. It's starting to do a domino effect now. Like seriously,
Yeah, I mean, we also
like
saw the
dude,
reports that
it's all the
Zion's not
dudes who
playing
got
this.
max contracts too. It's all the guys like Zion. Didn't they extend him?
No, I don't think he's up yet. I think he's going to be up relatively soon. But it's
He's gonna
that.
get his bag though, but he knows that he's young and they're gonna take a chance on him. He's gonna get his $180 million extension. But
Mhm.
for like Ben Simmons, like nah, man, he's lucky if he gets like Robert Williams money. I think his stock completely dropped.
Yeah, I mean, the frustrating part for me, and sorry, as I'm pouring some water
No, you're good.
to my jug here, to my cup.
Mhm.
I just think the frustrating thing, Tyrese, and I think we both can agree on it, is that, there's no accountability when it comes to this stuff, and you're right. Like, I do think that the NBA will crack down on this, and I think the owners are gonna look at this and be like, yeah, see, we don't want this happening. Like, we get it if you want to leave and join a different market, that's fine.
Adam
We're
Silver's soft though, man. Like,
he,
let's just be real. He's a soft guy. Like, he's just trying to become friends with guys in the league, man. Like, he's not trying to become the what was the old guy commissioner's name?
David Stern.
Dirt Dave. He's not trying to become that. He worked under him for what 20 years or something like that.
Yeah,
Like he's seen how people reacted to him. Like
yeah,
he,
but
he's too soft to do that, man. Like it
but
sucks though, but this is gonna be a chain reaction. It's gonna be crazy.
But I do think that the owners they're not gonna have it. Like I think they're gonna put Adam Silver's feet to the fire when the collective bargaining agreement comes around.
Oh
And
yeah, they're gonna rip that bargain agreement up. But like the TV deals are spiking, so it's kind of like these players know they got leverage too. Because what other guys are you gonna get? Like, there's not really a lot of guys who can fill the seats up and have people buy the jerseys. There's only what 30 guys, if that.
yeah,
So those guys are gonna get north of 150 off the rip.
yeah. I mean,
Just
again,
because of the TV deals alone, though. I'm not just because of the TV deals, and they know
yeah,
that. That's why they're doing those games. That's why Ben Simmons is doing that game because he kind of knows his money's safe, even though he's gonna get less. But he knows he's probably gonna crack another $100 million contract, easy.
yeah. It's just frustrating to continue to watch like this type of behavior happen, not just from Ben Simmons' perspective, but from Zion. James Harden
And
did it
Kawhi,
as well.
Kawhi was doing it too.
Kawhi is a
He's the
big.
one I think who really started it. That load management. He's the one who really started it, man. Like
Yeah.
quietly though, like quietly. Like he's the one who really started it.
Yep, and then of course you have Ben Simmons with his debacle in terms of, like the drama
Yeah, they
there.
got to stop this now, bro, because all these young kids who are coming in, they're getting NIL deals, getting $1 million base pay. Like they see money, bro. They're like they 3-4 million dollar NIL
Yeah,
deals. Like they don't need to really take the game serious. They can just be good with their rookie contract and retire. Like
yeah.
so, they gotta fix that quick
Yeah,
this
but
offseason.
in terms of like the Nets going forward, I think obviously this year I was not counting on them to be a team that's like going to be in the finals per se. I think that they can contend because they still have
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie, and depending on what
Yeah.
happens with this mandate, I think they're still hoping and praying that Eric Adams, the mayor for New York, will change it. What's up, Justin? How you doing, man? But yeah, man. I mean, this is just going to be. I'd say that this is going to be an interesting playoff scenario for the Brooklyn Nets going forward in terms of will we see him this year? I doubt it. I don't necessarily think that Ben Simmons is going to play this year. Like to your point, Tyrese, I think that he's going to be
Nah.
chilling on the bench, waiting for his
Yeah.
back to heal, and then next year is the year that he'll finally come out
I honestly don't
and
even think
play.
he has an injury, man. They pay these doctors, bro. Like, yeah, these doctors are making a lot of money, probably a couple million, probably like if they have a lot of experience. But come on, you don't think he'll take a $500,000 wire to his account and say, diagnose me for a disc injury, even if he doesn't have it? They're gonna do it.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I mean, it's
So It's just
Yeah.
BS, I think.
Yeah. And again, like this is just breaking news. Again, we are reporting that Ben Simmons is been diagnosed with a herniated disc, and those injuries usually take up to 4 to 6 weeks. So he just got diagnosed with it, toward the 21st of March. if
Weird timing, huh?
remember
Perfect
this is
timing for him.
this is the time where he was rumored to come back and play.
The
Obviously did not.
21st.
And now he
Uh,
is now he's going to be on the bench, rooting on his Nets. As
Bro, honestly though, like if you think about it going forward, if he doesn't retire, guys are gonna want to come at him, bro, because they know he's a weenie. Like seriously, bro, like he's been ducking smoke from players for he's not injured, man. That's just BS. Like, come on, bro. They're gonna want him, bro. Like they're gonna want to embarrass him even more.
yeah,
Like,
Justin. Oh shit, man. Hopefully you're all right, man. That sucks that you got hit by a drunk driver.
man, sorry
Hopefully,
about that, man.
yeah.
Hopefully,
Just hope you get the bag, man. Hopefully the people that were
yeah,
driving
man.
they give you that bag and get you a new car. Hopefully you get the car
Get,
that you want, man. Get electric. Get electric. The gas
yeah,
prices
get
are
that
too high.
EV, man. Be like Bernie, get that Tesla thing, man.
You need that. Definitely need that EV, man. Can't be driving with these gas prices the way that they're going.
Facts.
But let us know in the comment section down below, everybody. What do you guys make of this Ben Simmons news? Again, even though I'm not the biggest Ben fan, I will say that I'm disappointed that he's not going to be able to play until, if anything, maybe. And I'm also glad that your family's safe, Justin. Too. Forgot
Yeah,
to mention
man.
that. Um, you
Get
know,
well.
I'm just glad or I'm hoping that Ben Simmons can at least play, but it's looking severely doubtful. But like I said, we'll let us know in the comment section down below about Ben Simmons. Where's your guys' optimism level on him playing the season? Let us know in the comment section down below.